Welcome back to Thinkmoat. My name is Frisby, and we are looking at how real is Shuri's AI. Throughout the Black Panther movie, Griot, Shuri's AI is revealed a few times. As a software engineer who focuses a lot on natural language processing and a formal civil structural engineer, I will break down the validity of Griot as an AI. Before we get into this, please click the like button and subscribe. Let's get started. Griot is an AI played by none other than Trevor Noah. The AI was only depicted by voice and implied to be embedded within Shuri's lab.
System rebooting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. System rebooted.
But Shuri's AI is not like Tony Stark's AI. It is not a single entity like Jarvis or Friday. It appears that Griot is a decentralized AI that can interact with the Kimoyo beads. The Kimoyo bead is an efficient technology supporting the person who is wearing it. The Kimoyo beads are given to each citizen at birth, providing communications and medical information. What makes this AI different is that it was built with a human in the loop. It appears that Wakanda doesn't have the same kind of server-like internet that we currently run. Wakanda relies heavily on Kimoyo beads to run asynchronously and continuously. Throughout the movie, we could not find one server or one central system in Wakanda as the main core, but rather we see this blockchain-like protocol in each Kimoyo bead to help maintain decentralization.
I'm here for the EMP beads. I've developed an update.
Update? No, it worked perfectly.
How many times do I have to teach you? Just because something works doesn't mean that it cannot be improved.
You are teaching me. What do you know?
More than you.
Also, Kimoyo beads are embedded into IoT devices. An example, the remote access Kimoyo beads.
Remote access Kimoyo beads. Updated to interface directly with my send table.
Basically, this is a peer-to-peer communications without a central server. So, where is the real AI? When analyzing the voice of Griot, I noticed it is nothing more than a general language model.
Remote driving system activated.
It is able to comprehend what a person asks and is able to respond effectively.
What the hell was that?
The lab is under attack.
What? Where?
Deactivating hologram.
How long have I got?
Glass integrity is at 50%.
Put me back in.
It does not appear that Griot is autonomous, and it does not appear that Griot has agency. However, Griot is still more advanced than our current state of the art, and it seems rather practical. It seems very realistic, and I think that is by design. Shuri doesn't want to build some kind of agent, so the question still is, where is the AI? In my opinion, the real AI is embedded within the protocols of the Kimoyo beads. It is decentralized, and it performs its own computation. The data that is transferred and learned is possibly happening behind the scenes in real time within the beads. The Kimoyo beads are like a WhatsApp app or the Signal app, where it sends and receives data from their peers, like a peer-to-peer network, but it also runs a machine learning model locally. Then that model is directly transferred to other people or the other beads to help unlock meaning and understanding in a decentralized way. This could help people learn and figure out information without people explicitly telling, training, or teaching these systems what to do. This form of AI is brilliant, and it seems safe. What makes it interesting is that it requires a human in the loop without the human actually doing anything except speaking. The Kimoyo beads have the human interaction with video, or a lot of people talk, or showing any other form of information, but the back end protocols are communicating with each other to make sure data integrity is maintained. It is learning from other beads about problems, and it delivers that information to the user. Could Griot be real? Absolutely yes. We still have some work with voice generation, but the real work is building these components that will communicate under the same interface and protocols. If we can mature our machine learning ideas to a more general model while also fusing it with blockchain protocols. It could lead to something similar to what Shuri has built, given that humans are within the loop. We don't need autonomous AI in respect to agency. We don't need a centralized AI. We need a decentralized AI that can solve problems. There is not one human being that knows everything. Then why would we create an AI that will? And I think Shuri knows this. That's why the voice representation of Griot is simple, but the complexity is within the beats. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.